Hi guys, this is day one of the restricted movement period in Malaysia, or what we call as a partial lockdown. After seeing all those videos of Italians singing from the balconies, I excitedly came out to my balcony to start singing with my neighbors, but my balcony does not face anyone. So I guess there's no singing. What a bummer. So if you guys were worried about your parcels, don't worry. My Lazada guy is here. My package has arrived. Day one of the partial quarantine is going fine so far. I'm not running an essential business. I'm at home, well, I'm working from home. My entire team has been working from home long before the announcement came. My kids are not going to school, so they're at home. I get to spend more time with my kids today and for the next 2 weeks. But my wife works in a hospital, so she has to go to work. She's on the admin side now. She's not in the front line of the COVID response team, but she still has to go to the hospital to get some work done. Hopefully, in the next few days, she can come home and start working from home. As long as you're walking in and out of the hospital, there's always a risk. Had some nice homemade kapsa rice for lunch. My helper used to work in the Middle East, so she made some nice kapsa rice. Well, it's, very similar to biryani, so it's not that different. But it was really nice. So that was a great way to start day one. Everything else I think seems normal, but like I said in my last video, we have a lot of stupid Malaysians out there. So when the government declared a restricted movement order, everyone decided to move. So we got thousands and thousands of people who are now on the way back home. They're going out of the main city to smaller towns, back to their hometowns. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how their brains work. So what they're doing is they're leaving the main cities to go back to their smaller hometowns with smaller hospitals with less doctors. Chances are some of them are infected and they're bringing the virus out to these smaller towns. Things are not gonna get any better. And this is exactly what happened in Italy. Before Italy was fully locked down, I think they had a smaller quarantine zone and 10,000 people decided to leave the quarantine zone and go back to their hometowns, and they brought the virus with them and spread it to the entire nation, and Italy had to go on a nationwide lockdown. So here in Malaysia, we don't have a nationwide lockdown yet. It's a restricted movement order. But since everyone is so incredibly stupid, they're gonna keep spreading the virus everywhere. After these 2 weeks, or even before these 2 weeks, the government is going to issue a full lockdown. Maybe that's the only way we can stop this, because people are just incredibly stupid. So the police will probably have to start arresting people, locking them up in their own houses. I mean, I don't think we have enough lockups or jail cells. The police will probably have to start locking people up in their own homes. Maybe put a big padlock so that these idiots don't leave their houses. Things are supposed to be still normal. I'm sure people are still out there shopping and buying groceries, and some of them are still sitting at mama shops and having their lunch. So things are not gonna improve so soon. This virus will probably spread further. More people get sick. I think yesterday we already had 2 people who died from COVID-19 in Malaysia. Hope things will get better, but I am not really betting on it. Maybe it has to get a bit worse before it starts getting better. All I can say is stay home, stay safe. Please follow all the guidelines that's been provided in the restricted movement order. I mean, the whole idea is to restrict movement so that everyone stays home and stops spreading the virus. If people can't listen to that, I don't know. I guess things will get worse. The thing is, we don't have that many hospitals in Malaysia. Trust me, the resources are very limited, even before this outbreak started. Although we've been doing a great job, don't get me wrong, our doctors are amazing, the hospitals are doing a great job, but they're doing all that with very limited resources, very limited budget. But now with the outbreak, it's gonna get even worse. I'm sure the doctors are doing their best and the hospitals are doing their best, but we have to help them. We have to help them by staying at home. Staying at home and not going out and causing more trouble. For groceries, I'm very sure I can buy them online. I think most of the Malaysian online grocery suppliers are still in operation. But the thing is, there are a lot of these services that actually require their staff to go and buy groceries from an existing physical outlet and then deliver to you. So those guys might be struggling a bit because there'll be a lot of people at these grocery stores and it'll be all packed. I'm sure some of the racks are already empty. But the grocery service that I use, My Grocer, they have their own warehouse, they have their own supply, so they don't buy and deliver. So those guys I think will be doing a bit better until their stocks run out. So I hope they still have some stocks. Other than that, I'm gonna just stay at home, chill out, do some work, spend some time with the kids, probably do some artwork. So let's see how this goes.
dangerous virus in England. A lot of people have died in England, you know.
In England?
In England or another country.
I thought it started in China.
Started in China, also in England, a lot of people have died.
How do you know about what's happening in England?
You went on Google, Mommy's phone.
That position don't move. Okay, Alicia?
Okay, bye. Is it okay if I pee? Is it okay?
Go lah, go pee.
Coronavirus is a very dangerous virus. 2 people have died in Malaysia, you know. Luckily, just staying at home. And my mom is a doctor. And my dad and mom are protecting us from coronavirus. And I'm a tiny little kid who's just 6 years old.
Are you happy you don't have to go to school?
Kind of.
Really?
Hey, come on! Coronavirus is very dangerous. It could kill thousands of people's lives. It came from China first. It goes to Malaysia from China, and then it travels from the sea, goes to another country, and then go to another country, and then go to another country.
You must read at least 2 books a day, okay? Promise, Appa?
Okay.
Promise, Appa?
Okay, bye. Very well.
Promise, Appa? At least 2 books a day, eh?
Okay, bye. Very well. 1 book.
Okay, so today 1 book. That means you must read 1 more book, okay? Okay, good job.
I like school. He doesn't really like school. I like school. I'm kind of upset.
So your teacher said they will do online learning so you guys can go on the internet and continue the classes. What do you think about that?
It's a bit weird. They're on iPad. At least I can bring my Barbie with me when we do it.
So you will be doing e-learning from home, so you don't have to stop your education. First day of the partial lockdown, and we have this super heavy rain. Feels almost as if Mother Nature is trying to cleanse everything.